Coming up on tonight's edition of Full Sail Live, the King has found a new court. Where have LeBron's talents taken him this time? And a new star appears in the LA Galaxy. We'll update your star charts with who that is. Then, an NFL record has been broken. We'll tell you the who, what, where, and how of this achievement. And believe it or not, it was done without taking a single snap. We'll show you the moving pictures next on Full Sail Live. Hello everyone, I'm Matt Smith, and welcome into Full Sail Live. Yes, LeBron has decided to leave Cleveland again. But this time, riots aren't breaking out in the streets, and there are no jerseys being burnt. After bringing a title to Cleveland, the King has decided to move on. That's right, LeBron is heading out west. James announced through his agency Clutch Sports that he will be signing with the Los Angeles Lakers. The deal is reported to be for 4 years and $153.3 million, with that fourth year being a player option. This is the longest deal that James has signed since his move to the Heat in 2010. That deal was for 6 years, and he made it worth Pat Riley's while, winning 2 titles for Miami. Lakers fans are hoping for such a return on their investment, as the Lakers haven't made the playoffs since Kobe was around. While this move brings with it a lot of positives for both the Lakers and LeBron, there is some risk to go along with it. LeBron played in all 82 regular season games for the Cavs last season for the first time in his 15-year career. That is a lot of wear and tear on those tires. Sticking with Los Angeles, the Galaxy have a new superstar to lead them. Zlatan Ibrahimovic has signed to play with the LA-based soccer club. Ibrahimovic is coming to MLS as the most celebrated player in Swedish history. He also has a wealth of experience starring at clubs like FC Barcelona, Manchester United, and Juventus, just to name drop a few. Asked what he thinks of joining the Galaxy, Ibra said, quote, "It is only fitting for me to join the most successful team in Major League Soccer," close quote. With that attitude, Zlatan will have no trouble adjusting to the bright lights of LA. But when you talk about attitude, nobody had a better sense of self than Wilt Chamberlain. On this day in 1962, the Stilt set a record that will never be broken when he scored an astounding 100 points in a single game. Chamberlain did this against the New York Knicks as a member of the Philadelphia Warriors. Sorry, Knicks fans, but you won't be able to live this one down. Moving from one hapless franchise to another, the Redskins have lost their quarterback again, but at least this time it's not to injury. Former Washington Signal caller Kirk Cousins has a new home, and we better call that a mansion. Yes, Cousins has signed a massive 3-year, $84 million deal that makes him the highest-paid player in NFL history. Said Cousins of the deal, quote, "This is a lifetime deal. That's the goal," end quote. Vikings fans are hoping that the 29-year-old quarterback can bring the goods and lead their team to its first Super Bowl victory in its lifetime. On to baseball. The Giants met the Dodgers in San Francisco today. The reigning NL champs are going through a slump, having lost 5 of their last 6. The Giants, however, are starting to right the ship after a rocky start, having won 5 of the last 7. Let's get into the action. Giants pitcher Ty Blach is going up against Dodgers starter Kenta Maeda. Bottom of the first with 2 runners on, Evan Longoria smacks this 3-run home run to left to put the Giants up 3-0 as we see Evan Longoria trotting around the bases. Moving on to the bottom of the third with the Giants still up by that same score, Brandon Belt hits a double off the bricks in right field, putting the Giants up for good as they go on to win this one 4-2. Coming up after the break on Full Sail Live, it's the biggest story in Washington, D.C. not having to do with politics. We preview Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Finals between the luckless Washington Capitals and the NHL's newest expansion team, the Vegas Golden Knights. Can Alexander the Great rally his troops to capture his first cup? Or will the ultimate hockey Cinderella story in the Golden Knights keep the clock from striking midnight on their magical run? Our experts will tell you what will happen and give you their picks next on Full Sail Live.